Hello and good morning to you. I'm Neil Pinkett, the proprietor of Bath Cars, and today's car is the Ford Focus 2-litre Estate. This is the Ghia version, and it's getting on a bit, and it's done some work, but I think it'll still go on for another couple of years yet. It's done 155,000 miles, but as an estate car they are quite handy and a useful tool. This one does have a tow bar and a brand new MOT, which is 13 months as from today, so plenty of ticket on it. It drives okay, in fairness. The clutch is still good, and it's had a good service history from TNA Motors in Bravton-on-Avon. It's come from that locality, so it's been a fairly local car. It's on the W, so it's 2000 in year registration, and basically the video is just going to talk you around the car and just show you things that you need to know about it. So cosmetically, the front end has been has had some of the paint lifting off the bumper, which is probably where it had a bumper respray at some point, and there is a scuff down the bottom of the bumper just down there, as you can see, a localised scrape, and this could all be rectified with a little bit of TLC, I should imagine. But the front grille is missing at the bottom there. I think you can pick them up for about £8 from the local Ford garage. It's got the front fogs and the heated front screen, which has a minor chip in it. I think that was MOT remarked, but nothing more than that. And it's been looked after. You can see you've got Ford wiper blades or Bosch wiper blades on there still. Tinted glass, little graze to the wing mirror, again nothing more than just cosmetic. The bumper is just adrift slightly here. Any mechanic can pop that back on and rectify that. That'll be quite easy to do. A little bit of scuffing to that bumper edge as well there. But there is a single electric Witter tow bar on there, and little minor scratch to that bumper corner as well, and a bit of trim which is just dislodged off, which, there we go, rectified. I've driven about 20 miles. Excuse me. Driven it about 20 miles and it didn't miss a beat. It was all good. Just an older car. The locking wheel nut is present as well. We're just running the tyres. Discs all round. Pads on the back are going to be replacing probably in about 1,000 miles or so. Decent tyre on the back there, virtually new. This one here, decent tyre. Well, it's about half worn. Bit better than half worn. Let's go for 30% worn. And the pads are about half worn in there as well. Moving around to this side. A decent tyre again. It's got plenty of tread on it, and no need to replace. And this one here on the back is virtually new. So you've got two part ones on the front and two practically new ones on the back. This is the Ghia spec, which has got quite a nice specification. Rear wash wiper, high level brake light. There's remote locking on the car as well. And okay, well, let's go and have a look at the documents. Okay, welcome to the history and documents then for this Ford Ford Focus Estate even. Goodness me, where am I going? Right, 3 keepers in total, which basically one of them was the garage that sold the car on to a Mr. Bates, who's a local guy from Bravton-on-Avon, and it's showing as a Ford Focus Ghia, 1.989 litres, so it's a 2-litre, in the blue, and he acquired it in 2005. February, so he's had it for nearly 8 years, which is not a bad sign. The audio guide is there with the code for the radio. The owner's manuals are there, and it says service guide here, but I don't think these have anything in the way of service stamps. No, the original service book is missing, but we do have a service record made up by TNA Motors, which shows the car as being serviced at 64, 72, 82 and 96. And I've just spoken to Andy at TNA Motors, which I've known and used for over a decade, and they're a very thorough outfit, actually, respectable garage, and they replaced the cam belt at 104,258 miles at 28,1108, and it's had lots of services at TNA Motors, which I'm sure you could pay them a visit and they'll tell you all about it. That's the old MOT. The current MOT is valid until June the 12th, 2014, so loads of MOT, and it's had a couple of advisories, which was both discs are pitted and worn but not seriously weakened, and has coolant leak, but I haven't been able to discover any coolant leak. It looks right to me, and if it has, you just need to top it up every now and again if it's got a very slight small coolant leak, but I wouldn't let that put you off. So basically, one key with the car, not taxed at the moment. A service book may arrive, but we do know where it's been looked after since 2005, which is most agreeable. Okay, back to the car. Okay, so inside the car here then we've got 3 inertia reel safety belts, 3 headrests and folding seats with a baggage cover, a load liner, map pockets in the back of the seats. And the back seats aren't too badly marked up. If you wanted to get this car in better condition, then wet cleaning the seats would probably help out a lot. As you can see, the fronts are pretty stained, but the driver's side's not too bad, the passenger side is. But like any of these estate cars, they're used as tools as they get older for runs to the tip, dogs and kids and all the rest of it. So they do tend to get a bit of a use. Let's just press the remote button for the boot lid, and I'll just show you in the boot space. So it's a lovely big boot, brilliant for bikes and cycling. Spare wheels under the back there. That's the luggage cover, which extends over. That's all okay. So moving up to the front here, pedal rubbers are in pretty good order. The clutch is good. As I say, I've driven the car, it starts on the button. There we go. All the lights go out as they should. It's got a couple of airbags. It's got a radio.
These are purely
cassette player. Never been smoked in. Cigar lighter is perfect condition. The fan works on all its speeds. Does the aircon work? Let's see if the compressor clicks in. Yay! The compressor clicks in. Brilliant. So that should blow cold from the air conditioning system. There's the locking wheel nut. Little trip computer up here tells us how many miles there are to empty tank outside temperature, MPG, that sort of thing. It's quite nifty. Can you see that in there? There it is. Alright, that's pretty good. So the aircon's going to blow cold. That's brilliant if you've got dogs and things. It should keep them nice and cool in this brilliant summer that we're just about to have. So we've got front fogs as well. We've got electric windows, which are zooming up and down lovely. They're all fine. And the rear ones too. Yeah, they're up and down nicely as well. Tinted glass. No spends to make on those. And you can turn them off for the drivers, for the passengers and things, so they can't play with them. Fingertip control hi-fi, which is this thing here. You can see the volume goes up and down, like that. Power steering. Steering wheel's a bit grubby, but that's all right. But actually, in fact, a set of seat covers on the car. Nice quality seat covers, and I think you've actually probably have a relatively nice place to sit in, really. That's the heated front screen, which is a brilliant bit of kit for the winter. Okay, so basically that's it. Just prompt the front fogs on, see if it works. As I said, the clutch feels good. You haven't got an imminent clutch yet. The front fogs are working as well. That's the aircon fan spinning away. That is one Ford Focus 2-litre Ghia with a tow bar. So if you've got a caravan and you're into sort of going away with trailer or a trailer tent, that'll be an ideal car for you. So we'll leave you with that shot. Thanks very much for watching. Speak to you soon.